there is one big ticket constituency this election season, it has to be Chikkaballapur. Union Minister Veerappa Moily is up against political heavyweights from the BJP and the JDS. So here's a ground report on all the internal dynamics in the constituency and the issues.
Situated around 60 kilometers from the capital city of Bengaluru, Chikkaballapur will see a truly triangular fight this year. Political heavyweights are going to slug it out. Current MP and former Chief Minister Veerappa Moily is pitted against former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. And Bachegowda, the BJP's candidate, is not too far behind. History suggests that Chikkaballapur is a Congress bastion, but recent developments have a different story to tell. The constituency has been a Congress bastion, with the party winning here all the elections except for the one in 1996. Jalapa won on a Janata Dal ticket. Even when Jalapa quit politics, the Congress party managed to bring Veerappa Moily from Karkala and ensure his victory in this constituency. And the situation is no different when it comes to Assembly constituency. There too, it is the Congress that holds the strength. Out of the 8 assembly segments in this constituency, the Congress is in power in 4 assembly constituencies of Gauri Bidanur, Chikkaballapur, Hoskote and Doddaballapur. The JDS has 2 MLAs in Devanahalli and Nelamangala constituency, while the BJP has a token constituency of Yelahanka, which is part of Bangalore Urban District. In spite of the Congress being so strong in the constituency, both H.D. Kumaraswamy and wants to be bogged down. They are of the hope that the dominant Vokkaliga community will help them this time around, along with incumbency against the 10-year-old UPA rule. Meanwhile, the Congress on the other hand is targeting the sizable chunk of minority population in the constituency, which will play a crucial role during such a tight contest.
After the 2009 delimitation process, the political dynamics in the constituency has changed, with several areas from Bangalore urban and rural districts included in the constituency. The political dynamics too has changed.
Well, before the delimitation, the comprised 8 assembly segments of Chikkaballapur, Gauri Bidanur, Bagepalli and Sidlaghatta of the undivided Kolar district, and Doddaballapur and Nelamangala of Bangalore rural district, Koretagere and Gur district. After delimitation, Madhugiri, Koretagere and Sidlaghatta were removed from Chikkaballapur constituency. Yelahanka from Bangalore urban, Devanahalli and Hoskote from Bangalore rural districts were brought under this constituency. Unemployment plagues Chikkaballapur. Existing occupations lack encouragement.
Chikkaballapur is a rapidly growing suburb of Bangalore, but the constituency lacks job opportunities, with growing and weaving still being the major occupation in this constituency.
Well, there is one complaint that remains constant, and that is the lack of job opportunities. Due to lack of industries or any kind of special economic zones, educated and skilled youngsters are forced to migrate to nearby cities like Bengaluru and Mysore for job opportunities. Although the sitting MP claims that there were a few job fairs held in its constituency, that doesn't seem to have helped much.
Our constituency created in 2009 elections. From 2009, there is no development in our area, such as that is basic infrastructure, creation of jobs. There is a lack of political obligations in our constituency. Our people is intended to get a good leader to solve our problems in our constituency.
ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ನಿರುದ್ಯೋಗ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇಲ್ದಿರಾ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ಯತೆನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ.
Even with severe water crisis, it is estimated that more than 3,000 acres of land is under grape cultivation. The hot and humid climate suits cultivation of grapes, but lack of water and insecticides is a major problem for the growers. As a shot in the arm, Bangalore blue grapes grown in and around the constituency were given geographical indication or GI status. But the state's wine policy doesn't extend exclusive subsidies to this variety of grapes like it does for French variety of grapes, which is a bone of contention among the cultivators.
ಏನು ನೀರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರೇಟುಗಳು ಔಷಧಿಗಳು ವಿಪರೀತ ರೇಟುಗಳು ನೀರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆದರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ದ್ರಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆದಾಯನ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೈತೆ ಈ ರೇಟುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೀರ್ದು ಫುಲ್ ಅಭಾವ ರೇಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಬಾಧೆ.
The constituency has several issues, but the lack of a drinking water system and the neglect of the Viva community are the two major problems in Chikkaballapur constituency.
People demand a permanent solution to water woes. Yethanhole project saved the day for Congress.
Although the state government inaugurated the Yethanhole project just a few days before the elections were declared, the people of the area are not convinced that this project will solve the water crisis.
The state government, on its part, inaugurated the Yethanhole project with much fanfare in Chikkaballapur just a few days before the election dates were announced. The project aims at drawing 24 TMC feet of water for the arid districts from the Netravati river. While 15 TMC feet would meet the drinking water needs, the rest of the 9 TMC feet would fill the tanks in these districts just to ensure that the underground water levels improve in the area. Well, the opposition leaders have targeted the government, claiming that the project was being implemented in a hurry to ensure political gains for Veerappa Moily. The project was taken up despite the fact that there were major protests in Dakshina Kannada district against the project. Even people in Chikkaballapur and surrounding areas protested as they estimate that the project won't be able to solve the water crisis in the constituency and it is mere eyewash.
ಮತ್ತು ಶಾಶ್ವತ ನೀರಾವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಎತ್ತಿನ ಹೊಳೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎತ್ತಿನ ಹೊಳೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಟೈರು ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಅದನ್ನ ವಿರೋಧ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎತ್ತಿನ ಹೊಳೆ ಬೇಡ ನಮಗೆ ಶಾಶ್ವತ ನೀರಾವರಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದನ್ನು ಶಂಕುಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಅದು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Well, in such a scenario, one can only guess whether the inauguration of the project will have a positive impact or a negative impact on chances of Congress and Veerappa Moily.
Under a constant assault from the Chinese silk and with very little help coming in from the government, the huge weavers community in the constituency are under a lot of trouble.
Well, did you know that Chikkaballapur is the Manchester of Karnataka? But sadly, this place too is not free of problems. Its textile units and looms is plagued with problems. Chikkaballapur as a whole has a considerable sum of weavers and they are politically important segment. But they have been neglected. On the one hand, silk farmers claim that the government is not doing enough to help them take on the competition posed by Chinese silk. And on the other, power looms are facing heavy losses due to highly disrupted power supply.
ಚೈನೀಸಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ರೇಟು ನಾಟಿ ರೇಷ್ಮೆ ಬಂದು ಪಿಳ್ಳಚಾರೆ 3,000 ಇದೆ. 3,000 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗಿಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಈ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ 15 ದಿವಸದಿಂದ 2 ಅವರ್ 3 ಅವರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಡೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ 2 ಅವರ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ಕರೆಂಟು. ಇವಾಗ ಈ ವಾರದಿಂದ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು 2 ಅವರ್ 3 ಅವರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಕರೆಂಟು. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಾಪ ನಂಬ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
But this issue doesn't figure predominantly in the speech of any candidate. Most of the candidates have decided to play the water and job card. So what are the candidates promising?
When it comes to candidates, this has to be the mother of all battles, with two former chief ministers going head-on against each other in this constituency.
Union Petroleum Minister Veerappa Moily is trying his luck here for the second time after being successful in 2009. Moily, who was moved to this constituency from Karkala, is still seen as an outsider by many. There is also the factor of anti-incumbency. The local leaders are hopeful that they have done enough in the last few years to retain the seat.
Well, we are covering the campaign in Chikkaballapur constituency, and today we are here at Veerappa Moily here in Gauribidnur Taluk. So how's the campaign going, first of all?
Campaign is going on extremely well. This is not a one-time campaign. We have been campaigning right from last 5 years, ever since I was elected in 2009. And we have excellent leaders like our Mr. Shivashankar Reddy, who has been the Deputy Speaker of Vidhan Sabha.
And now we have been going to some houses, some hoblis. How's the action been?
Reaction is quite positive. Response is quite positive because the Congress party, both at the national level and the state level, and also at personal level, and also at the level of our MLAs, particularly Shivashankar Reddy, people are quite happy that things have been done. That's why you could find lot of people, lot of important leaders from various parties, including Janata Dal and BJP. They are joining the Congress party with all affection and love.
Also, in the past couple of days, there have been massive political developments with H.D. Kumaraswamy speculating. It's being speculated that he might, in fact, go ahead and contest from Chikkaballapur. Do you think there will be any impact on the result?
Impact is zero. Rather, our success will be augmented. And I don't want to comment on the candidature of Sri H.D. Kumaraswamy because every day some news comes. Contradictory. That's why let it be announced, then I will make it.
Will Yathine Hole project be a crucial game changer in this election?
Best because you know very well that another 2-3 years time, the water doesn't come. Maybe that the entire population will have to migrate from this place to another place. This is the necessity, and people there are arsenic diseases, the fluorisis, everything is coming here. So that's why I am determined right from last 5 years, that this is Yathine Hole is the only project which can definitely the drinking water needs. Moreover, now even if you go for 1,500 to 2,000 feet, you don't get water. Even if you get water, it will last only 15 days. How can we survive? It's a question of a survival of the entire population, and that's why we've been working on this. This is found to be technically feasible, administratively possible, and it can be, of course, even though the project report says on Yathine Hole that 36 months is required to complete the work, but I feel that strongly that you can bring the water 1.5 years time, and every pond, every tank of these areas will be filled, and with water, and the biggest reservoirs like Hesarghatta and Tippanu will also be filled, and all over this, and that is how you can ultimately find within 1.5 the water will be available within 50 to water level will come up to 50 to 100 feet, and as a result it can be also utilized for every purpose, and the farmers and also the people are looking forward.
Okay.